Was what I said racist on any level? It was very problematic. It's a robotics club, so you should have expressed his skin color as a hexadecimal color code. That's not racist, it's just being descriptive. Not racist to me if it's accurate. And you regularly wouldn't know each other well enough to remember names. At most I'd think you're rude for not remembering a name if you didn't bother over a long period. Working closely. Imho racist is the friend who responded to me describing my big black guy friend who was meeting up later as such. With, "It's good he's your friend cause I'd normally be scared of him to have him in my home then." True story. Mixed race. Black and white. Woman here. That's not racist at all. You used simple and accurate descriptors. Black people say things like, "that white girl over there," all the time because using racial descriptions is often the fastest way to distinguish who you're talking about in a setting where those descriptions will stand out. Unfortunately, some people tend to be hypersensitive to such descriptions, as though we should all be blind to what people's skin tone looks like. It's silly. Not racist. Nah, nothing racist about it. Some people are just programmed to be hypersensitive to even mentioning race these days. There's certain descriptions that set off alarms. Big black guy is not racist, but it's used often enough that it's become a shorthand trope with baggage. It's often used by others in stereotypical ways to set a story in a certain negative angle. Asians experience it with unnecessary diminutive height descriptions or fetishized when describing their Asian partner. Latinos and Hispanics often experience it with hard-working. None hurtful. Intent may be pure, but it's got historical baggage. Racists are the people that consider calling a black person black an insult, as if being black was inherently negative or an undesirable attribute. I worked in an elementary school in New Mexico, where there was one black kid. His friend, who I could see had no idea about race, mentioned him and said, "My friend who is, brown." Just an honest description. For reference, about 20 years ago I worked as a nursing assistant, and one of my coworkers was black. I asked her one day, "If someone asked me to describe you, what word should I use for your skin color? I've been told Afro-American, African-American, etc. What would you want me to say?" She said, "I'm black. Just call me black." So I have for the past 20 years, and the only blowback I've gotten is from white people. Racism is when you see some race as worse or inferior. Did you do any of that? No? Great. You're not racist. This isn't racism. The members of your robotics club are morons. No. People are hypersensitive to descriptors though. If I'm the only white person in a room full of people who don't look white, then using that as a visual identifier would make sense. I work at an institution with lots of POC. It's necessary to use skin color to describe people. Light-skinned black kid, etc. It's not racist I'm the white girl. It's fine. If you're saying it as a negative descriptor, then it's different. We do see color. Using color as a descriptor is fine. Everyone is just so gun-shy. Would you describe the only white person in a group like that too? It's not racist, but I've always found it a bit awkward to say. Seems fine. Maybe if you said it in a weird way. If you said, black, with exaggerated emphasis and a frowny face, then you need to include that in your post. But no. Some people were raised to think that the opposite of racism is colorblindness, which can be problematic in its own way. It's no different than, say, The tall Asian guy. You were being descriptive. They were just overreactive. Your clarification questions weren't racist in the future. Instead of offering the description, you can ask the person, "Who is that again?" Or, "What do they look like?" Forcing them to describe who they are looking for instead so you can avoid feeling this way.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.